says it will end and begin. At the same time Amy says don't touch us in her room. Tommy repeats the same words and pushes his father away rather aggressively. The next day, Jake and Amy have an argument. Jake tells Amy that Tommy has been acting weird all day and he just walks around with an empty stare. He also points out that Amy often yells in her sleep, which she blames on stomachache. Sometime later, they bring Counselor Peretta, the child of a missionary struggling to find the place of her own faith in a time when God isn't needed. During the first session, Tommy tells Peretta he has terrifying apocalyptic visions. He can see a giant eye covering the sun, and he's sure they aren't just visions. He thinks he actually goes there. When Peretta asks too many questions, the voices in Tommy's head go crazy and he snaps, running away in panic as he hears a baby crying. When Peretta gets too close, an invisible force tightens the chain with the crucifix around her neck, almost killing her before she pulls it off. Then Tommy begins feeling better and touches Amy's stomach, saying the baby stopped crying. Amy is confused because she isn't pregnant while Peretta leaves the house in fear of what she saw. In the meantime, Milo tells Boyce he's seen lab and wild animals exhibiting creepy behavior with their eyes glowing green. However, Boyce seems only concerned with persuading Corellin to invite him to his exoplanet and wants his employees to behave not to scare Corellin off. At the farm, Ricky is trying to go through his day, but he keeps feeling pain in his arm. When people keep showing up outside the farm asking for alien news, Ricky goes outside to tell them off, but suddenly the veins in his arm get extra red and Ricky has a stroke. Later at the hospital, the doctor gives him some bad news. There was something in Corellin's ship that poisoned Ricky, leaving him with little time left. This explains why he and Ellie weren't unable to have children. After comforting her husband, Ellie goes home and surrounds herself with machines as she asks Corellin to talk to her, but he never answers. Meanwhile, Peretta goes to see a priest for answers. All this time she's been researching demons and the story of the devil, wondering what it meant for Corellin. Now she's more terrified than ever, but the priest tells her not to lose her faith. Milo and Rachel also argue about philosophy and religion, and Milo thinks humanity has drawings of creatures matching Corellin because they've always known the overlords would come to do good.